You know what they call tension wire. When it becomes tension wire, a naked wire that you cannot touch. Aha, that's it. That's right there is not good. You don't want that. When it becomes all about this person and zero about you, that's suspicious. They should build up your self-esteem and self-confidence. Oh my gosh, babe, look at you today. I'm so sure. I'm so sweet. Their father.
Let me introduce you.
Hey you. Hey. Welcome back to my channel, or welcome if it's your first time here. Hi, my name is Adenike or Olori Esho. So on this channel, I create content that relates to love, marriage and lifestyle, relationships, dating, all of that stuff. So if you're interested in those things and more, please subscribe to the channel, thumbs up this video, check out my other videos, and let me know down below that you are a new subscriber, all right? Thank you. So today we're going to be talking about signs that you are in a toxic relationship. Now, as humans generally, even if you're not a Christian or a believer or any of those things, we have intuitions, right? You know, the Bible says there's a spirit in man and the inspiration of the Almighty gives him understanding. Yes, that's what the Bible says. But even as a human, as a being generally, you have your intuition. There are things that you see that makes you think, that doesn't look right. There are things that happen either to you or to other people, and you think that probably shouldn't be happening, that probably isn't right, that probably shouldn't be happening, So naturally we get those intuitions and we see those signs. But sometimes when we are in either a love relationship or a business relationship or any relationship that has sort of an emotional connection, we tend to become blinded to certain things that we should not be blinded to. Maybe you are in a sort of relationship where you've been seeing certain things and you've just been waving them away, or maybe you've been seeing some things you're just not sure about. Well, I'll be sharing with you 10 signs that relationship might just be toxic. Okay, let's get started. Number 1, controlling behavior. Now, it's natural. Like, I personally am a control freak. Okay. I am a control freak, so I like to be on top of things and all of that. But that's different from when you're in a relationship, especially when it's a love relationship with someone and that person is trying to control you. That person is trying to dictate to you what you should do and shouldn't do, what you should wear and shouldn't wear, where you should go, who you should be friends with. The person is essentially trying to dominate your life and make you about them, make your personality about them, make you as an individual about them, rather than you being you, which was what you were until you met them, right? So when you see signs that, oh, maybe this person is trying to control me or is being too controlling, too demanding of certain things, it's different when the person makes suggestions here and there, but when the person starts to demand and, it's not a request, it's a demand that, oh, you must be here at this time or don't bother coming. Do you understand? Like when it starts to become too much for you to handle or too much and it's looking suspicious to you, then that person might probably be exhibiting a controlling behavior that is not healthy for your relationship. Number 2, tension. When you are constantly on edge in your relationship, aside from the fact that it's a sign of a toxic relationship, it's not even healthy. Okay, I think I mentioned this in one of my previous videos where I talked about situations where maybe you're constantly fighting, or you can't even have a conversation with this person. You can't even have a discussion with this person without ending up in some sort of argument or fight or disagreement every single time. You're constantly on edge. You never know what you're going to do that the person is going to react to, or how the person is going to react to a certain situation. You're constantly overthinking things. You're just essentially, you're on edge in your relationship. That's not healthy. You shouldn't be. You should be relaxed with the person you're with. You should be yourself with the person you're with. You should be able to let loose. you know, and be free, have fun, you know, throw caution to the wind. That's what love and life is all about, right? Especially when you're in a relationship with someone. You don't want to be with someone that strips away your identity, or someone that keeps your heart racing for the wrong reasons at every single time. Yes, healthy disagreements and healthy misunderstandings are okay every now and again in a relationship, because it helps you get to know each other better. But when it becomes tension, you know what they call tension wire. When it becomes tension wire, you know, a naked wire that you cannot touch. Aha, that's it. That's right there is not good. You don't want that. You too beautiful, you too handsome, you too good for that. Number 3, if you find yourself in a situation where you're constantly putting the person first, to your detriment, okay? Yes, love is all about being selfless, okay? Yes, by all means be selfless, but if you're constantly putting this person first, not necessarily because you want to, but because you know, oh, this person might get mad if I don't do this, so I'm going to do this. And it's always to your detriment. Maybe you can't be there at a certain time because you have to work, but then you leave work anyway just to make that person happy, and then you get into trouble at work. Do you understand what I'm saying? So if you're constantly putting this person first and it's to your detriment, then that isn't healthy. You don't want that to be happening. That isn't the kind of relationship you want. That person, the person you're with, should constantly, it should be a back and forth, you know, and I'm going to talk about that shortly. But you don't want to be in a situation where you're constantly just giving, and it's almost always to your detriment. You're borrowing or lending this person money that you don't even have, and you're taking from your savings, or you're emptying your bank accounts to make this person happy. When it becomes all about this person and zero about you, that's suspicious. Number 4, when the person you're with consistently talks you down and talks down at you, talks you into a low self-esteem, that is definitely a big, massive red flag. The person you're with should give you wings to fly. They shouldn't clip your wings. They should give you wings to fly. They should be excited for you to succeed. They should build up your self-esteem and self-confidence. Oh my gosh, babe, look at you today. I'm so sure. I'm so sweet. Their father. Have you seen me, some of my videos, have you seen me hail my husband? Like, even though it might be doing like, what's doing this one? It is sweeting him. And I know that it is sweeting him. And it is sweeting me too. Like when I do it, it excites me. I like to just hype him. See, fine boy. But the point is, you want to be with someone, you don't want to be with someone who talks you down. You know, you put so much effort into looking good, and the person sees you and they're like, oh girl, this is the best you could do. Why are you looking so fat? That dress is ugly on you. Oh, so you think because everybody is doing this style, you too, you do it. It doesn't fit you. You think you're Genevieve. Do you understand? When you're with someone who constantly talks you down, that's not healthy. That's not God's plan for you. That's not who God wants you to be. You know, we are fearfully and wonderfully made. There's so much beauty in God. Do you understand? Too much beauty in God that He poured into you for you to now end up with someone who now wants to empty you of that. No, that's not how it should be. Do you understand what I'm saying? So that isn't healthy. Number 5, if you're with someone who is excessively and obsessively jealous, then that isn't healthy, okay? I'm going to do a video talking about jealousy very, very soon, but that'll be much later. But in the meantime, you know, little doses of jealousy here and there, it's healthy. Even God is a jealous God, okay? He doesn't like to share His praise and His glory with nobody. He doesn't like to share Himself with nobody. He doesn't like to share me. He doesn't like to share my attention with nobody. Okay, that's God. You get? So it is healthy to have. I mean, if you are in a relationship and you don't get jealous every now and then when that person interacts with maybe this person or that person, then maybe you're not really into that person. Because with love comes little, just a little unreasonable amount of jealousy. But when it becomes excessive and obsessive, then there's an issue somewhere. You know, you can't even talk to your male friends. I remember there was an instance where I think, you know, I'm a very, and my job requires me to relate with all kinds of people, male, female, old, young, and all of that, you know, and I'm a very free-spirited person, and my husband loves and appreciates and supports that. Okay, he doesn't try to take that away from me. So when we go out, he's happy to take pictures of me with other people. Like, babe, can you help me? Oh, sure, pose, let me take you, bam, you know, and then love continues. And so I remember there was a day my sister was asking me, these pictures that I always posting with guy, pose with guy, doesn't your husband feel a certain way about it? I was like, he takes the pictures. Almost always is the one behind the camera taking the pictures, you know, telling us, oh, pose this way or that way. So you know, I mean, it's not there's, of course, there are boundaries and all of that, but when you can't even do that because of the person you're with, you can't even talk to a person of the opposite sex, even if it's the same sex, if you can't even have friends with no strings attached without the person getting jealous. You can't hang out with your friends without the person calling you every 5 minutes. That's suspect. Incredibly suspect. Number 6, if you're in a relationship that your friends and family are aware of, but rather than being happy for you, they seem more concerned and, you know, worried for you, then that's suspicious. Because most times when we're in a love relationship, like I mentioned earlier, we are blinded to a lot of things, and so there are some things that we don't see that it's the people around us that see. Almost always, you know, I mean, at the end of the day, you still want to take it with a pinch of salt, but you know, if you know, Bible says out of the mouth of 1 or 2 witnesses, he has confirmed his word, right? So so when 1 or 2 people, 3, 4 are starting to look at your relationship a certain way, especially when there are people that know you very well, they know who you are, they know the kind of person that you are, then you want to take a step back and re-examine yourself, the relationship, and actually think about what they're saying, because they just might be right. So if you're in a relationship where your parents or your family or your friends, they're concerned about your health, about your well-being, about your individuality, about your personality, about a change in your personality, about anything that just seems to be influenced by the relationship you're in, then you should consider what they're saying. Number 7, you feel exhausted, you feel drained. This relationship doesn't seem to be filling you up. It's not like it's pouring into you, but rather it seems to be emptying you of so many things. It doesn't necessarily have to be money. It could even be time. It could be energy. It could be, Kerry Houston has this song, this love is taking all of my energy, taking all of, That is not the kind of love you want, okay? You don't want a love that is found or that was found in a hopeless place. You don't want a love that is sucking you dry of your energy and time, and all the time you just feel exhausted, which is what happens when you're not happy or absolute or completely happy and completely, when you don't feel completely loved in the relationship you're in. So if you're feeling that type of way, then that's not healthy. Number 8, you are most probably in a toxic relationship if you feel stuck in that relationship. A healthy relationship, if you feel it's not going anywhere, or you're starting to have misgivings, or you know, you just don't think it's what you want or whatever, or maybe that person isn't for you, it should be very, not necessarily very easy because you're breaking someone's heart, but it shouldn't be too difficult for you to sit the person down and say, listen, this isn't working, not because you cheated on the person, not because you have misgivings, not because, you know, just for whatever reason. It should be a lot easier for you to have that kind of this doesn't seem to be working conversation with that person, compared to a relationship where you just feel stuck and you feel like, oh, you cannot move on. I cannot leave this person because this person is going to kill me. I cannot leave this person because it's going to come after my family, it's going to come after my friends. I cannot leave this. Do you understand what I'm saying? Number 9, if the person is badly behaved and you're constantly on a roll, trying to excuse their behaviors and make excuses for them, for yourself, for their behaviors towards you and their behaviors towards other people, then that's suspect as well. That's probably a toxic relationship. Someone that is badly behaved, okay? And no matter how you excuse their behaviors away, it's only going to get worse until they start taking responsibility for themselves and for their actions. So if you are in a situation where this person is badly behaved, this person doesn't do things the way you know should be done, or I'm not talking about occasional mistakes or behavioral differences. Now I'm talking about this person is just downright badly behaved. If you're in that kind of relationship and you're constantly saying, oh, you know, she probably didn't know, oh, it probably did not, oh, it probably, oh, it's okay. You know, if you're constantly doing that, then you need to stop. It's not working. Number 10, and I just realized that I said 10 at the beginning, but it's actually 15. So I'm going to give you number 10 and then kind of run through the remaining 5, okay, so that this video isn't too long. All right, so number 10, if the relationship is downright abusive, like emotionally, physically, any sort of abuse, either towards you or towards other people. Because sometimes, you know, abusers, they say they love you, and then they take out their actions on other people, and they misbehave to other people, and they do things that should not be heard of, right? You still don't want to accept that just because, oh, he didn't do it to me. Wait, if he's in your neighborhood, he's coming towards you. So you don't want to accept that. So if you're in a relationship that's downright abusive, if he has hit you once, brother and sister in the Lord, he is definitely going to do it again. If she has hit you once, brother and sister in the Lord, is gonna get worse. Okay, let's run through the remaining 5 real quick. Number 1, you find yourself doing all the work. No, a relationship is a two-way street, okay? You and me, you and I. Me and you, right? It's a two-way street, okay? It takes 2 to tango. You cannot do all the heavy lifting by yourself. If you're in a relationship where you're constantly doing all the work, constantly giving love, giving money, giving time, it's just you. Auntie, you're probably dating yourself, okay? Uncle, you're dating yourself. That's not healthy. It's a two-way street, okay? You should go back and forth. Number 12, communication, and I've mentioned this in one of my other videos, but communication is one of the most essential things in a relationship. So if you're in a relationship that is passive aggressive, where this person is upset at you, but the person isn't saying anything, you're just keeping quiet. Oh, you know, I don't like to talk too much. So the person is just being aggressive. The person is just giving you attitude. The person isn't telling you what exactly what you did wrong. And that is how the person behaves. That's not healthy. That's toxic. That's abusive. That person is messing with your psyche. You don't want that. Number 13, lies and cheating. This person is consistently lying and cheating and consistently giving you one excuse or the other. This person is maybe even a pathological liar, and this person is a serial cheat. You don't want that. You deserve more. You deserve better. You deserve to be the apple of someone's eye, not one of the many apples. Okay? You don't want to put yourself in a situation where it's Mother's Day, you know, like one rapper that we all know did recently, and it was a serial tweet. Okay, it was like tweets to 6 or 7 women, wishing them a happy birthday or happy Mother's Day, rather. You don't want that. You know, you're too good for that. You want to be, it's just you. You know, that's what you want. So if you're in a situation where there's just so much lies and cheating, just get out of it. See, you might think that person is the best you can get, but that's a lie. You know, because the way we are in God is that our best days are always ahead of us. Our best days are not behind us. Our best days are ahead of us. So you can't assume that your current situation is your best. No, this is the least that you can ever be. Are you feeling me? Number 14, you're constantly apologizing. You find yourself always on the end of an apology. Okay, like you're the one constantly giving the apology. You have to apologize for this and apologize. By all means, apologize if you do something wrong. Okay, saying sorry, it takes a lot of, you know, maturity and respect for someone to be able to admit, oh, you know, you were wrong and all of that, and just apologize. But when someone is consistently making you feel guilty about a situation or consistently trying to just pull you down in whatever situation, then that's not healthy. Okay, that's not right. That shouldn't be. You shouldn't be consistently apologizing. And number 15, last but definitely by all means not the least, if you're in a situation where it just doesn't feel right, then it probably isn't right. That's what I said at the beginning of the video. You know, you have a spirit being. There is your spirit telling you, no, but this doesn't look right. This isn't the way. This doesn't look like what I want. You know, especially if you're a believer again, God is not going to let you walk into fire without giving you signs, unless if you decide to ignore those signs. What do you guys think? I know there are other signs and other factors that I haven't mentioned, so please let me know down below in the comment section what you think those signs are, or if there are some that I already mentioned and they really resonated with you, then please by all means let me know down below in the comment section what those are. I love to hear from you. I love to read from you. Thank you so much for watching. Please check out my other videos. Subscribe to my channel if you aren't. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up as well. Yeah, check out my other videos. I have really exciting value adding videos on the channel, so please don't go away. Check those out as well. I cannot wait to read from you, and I cannot wait to see you again very, very soon. I pray God blesses you, your home, your marriages, your relationships. Most importantly, I pray God blesses you. Remain in God, and God bless you. Bye.